Hey, this is Gary Dean, PremiumCustomDetailing.com in Tampa, Florida. I am just unboxing my new Surehold dual action polisher today, and I had an issue when I got my Griot Garage dual action polisher that the power switch is on the side. On the Porter cable 7424 and the 7424 XP, it's on the back. I actually prefer it on the back, but the Surehold and the Griot Garage polishers both have the power switch right here on the side. Now, I'm doing this video for a couple things. The first reason is I want to do a how-to video on how to remove the top end of this machine to make the power switch on the back. I want to take it apart, move the body, and make the power switch be on the back. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So it'll be how to move the power switch on the Surehold and the Griot Garage dual action polishers. I also wanted to share some thoughts about the Surehold dual action polisher. I'll go ahead and share my thoughts before I switch the power switch from the side to the back. I have done half of a Mercedes with this polisher, just a one step, nothing fantastic, with orange buff and shine pads. This actually is not dirt, it's tinted clear from the Mercedes. But my thoughts initially are that this is more ergonomic just because of it just feels better than the Griot Garage polisher. But as far as the action from this polisher, it does not have as much power in any way, shape, or form as the Griot Garage dual action polisher, but it also doesn't have as much power, in my opinion, as the Porter cable either. It has less power. It's noticeably less power. What I do like about it is that it has a longer power cord. Unfortunately, it's not long enough though. It's 25 feet, but I find myself still needing an extension for this polisher to get around half of a car. I usually unplug and move. That's my preference in my shop, how I do it. I plug in one area, I do half the car, and then I switch to the other side and generally move the plug to another outlet. So if this were about 10 to 15 feet longer, I personally would like it better, but it is a nice added feature that the cord is longer. It also has a GFI, which is just a circuit breaker on the end of the polisher cord, which is nice, especially since this was designed to work on boats. If you drop it in the water, it'll trip the breaker so that no electrical shock should occur. So that's a nice feature as well that the other polishers do not have. But as far as power goes, I am not impressed. It does come with a lot of extra goodies, a bail handle, side handle. It comes obviously with the wrench to take off the backing plate. The backing plate seems to be of decent quality. It is also the backing plate that you would use a 5.5 inch pad for, so that's convenient that it comes with that versus, you know, a larger one for 6.5 inch pads, or the Porter cable comes with a backing plate or a pad combo, which you just generally disregard and then have to get a backing plate for it. So as far as the polisher goes, the power leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. I will continue to use it. It seems to have enough power. I don't know that I'll go looking for this when I'm looking for real correction. I prefer the power of the Griot Garage over all other dual action polishers, but I've had issues with the quality control. Those polishers just seem to be cheaply made, and not necessarily the build quality, but the motor. They overheat and they fail a lot. I've already had to warranty one, and I'm sure the only reason I haven't had to warranty out a couple of them is because the new one I have is still brand new in the box. I haven't even opened it. So anyway, I like the design, but I don't necessarily love the power, and so I'm a little disappointed about that, but it's still usable, still workable. You can still achieve good results with it, and I'll continue to use it. But so those are my thoughts on the polisher itself. All right, you'll need a flathead screwdriver for this bad boy to get into the back corner here and pry off the cover. So you'll pry off the cover and then it will expose 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. All right, now once you have removed the screws, the whole top of the machine will come off. Now you want to make sure that this bottom piece right here stays in. That's where the motor connects to the internal parts. So just try to grab the bottom portion and wiggle the top out of the groove, and you'll see that's where the gears are that turn the head. So with that like that, you'll just turn it and then insert the gears back inside like so. Grab your screws, grab your Phillips head again, just snug them down. Don't over torque them. Just make sure they're snug back in there. And that's all back together. Switch is on top like I like it. Then the dust cover, I assume is what this would be called, snaps right back on the top like so. So that you don't run the risk of this cap popping off, I would put the screws back in to the side by themselves. But there you have it. Now the switch is on the back and not on the side, so it's in my opinion a little easier to work with. So here you go. There's how you take the side switch and put it on the back on the Surehold and the Griot Garage dual action polishers. So thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more how-tos.